Yes, boss. 444 the world, back in there again once again, man. Happy to be here, happy to see you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. You see the topic and what it is that we're talking about, right? You're not selfish for wanting the same love that you give to people, you feel me? You're not asking for too much, you know what I'm saying? To be real with you, if a person is asking or requiring of somebody to do something, and maybe that person may feel like, yo, you're asking for too much, it's okay. You can pick up and walk away. You get what I'm saying? Here's the thing. Some people feel like the requirements that you're asking may be too crazier. Yo, you're delusional. Who's going to be somebody that's going to be loyal in these times? What do you mean? Be loyal and spend time in... Man, listen. I'm not going to do that. You have to understand this. Some people... Well, it ain't some. People who choose to deflect and like, yo, let me field goal the hell out of what it is that you're requiring and try and deflect it for something else, because people know that what you're asking for is not really too much at all. They just don't have it, but they want you. You get what I'm saying? You got to understand something. You could be a person that carries a certain type of a benefit, dog. And I'm going to tell you how and why. You feel me? You could be a female who has links, right? You could be a female who's out in the public eye. Vice versa, even with the dude. You have links, you're out there in the public eye. You could be a person that your name speaks highly for itself. People could use your name and it's like a golden gate pass. You feel me? Like, you could be a person that's like literally like you could be the man or the woman, like, yo, like everybody knows this person, so me being around this person would be a benefit. You feel me? But at the same time, it's something that they want to get up out of you, and it's some petty shit. Like, example, don't believe me? Ask questions, right? There are some females who may not have no kids at all, and they have their whole life ahead of them, and they're like shooting up, just going through the stars, just shoo, going up the ladder, dog, right? In the right way, working hard, doing what they got to do. And then there's some dude like, yo, I get to rubbing my hands like Birdman, like, alright. How am I going to stop this? I need to get up in this girl, because guess what? I see where she's going. So I need to see if I could get around that right now. You get what I'm saying? I got around that, put a baby in that. That's mine. I'm claiming territory. This is how people do shit. People, vice versa. Women do this to dudes too. Let me turkey base them and do all of that extra shit. Now I got a baby up out of them. That's my man, or that's my baby daddy. Some people want that title of, oh, I had them first, or I did this, or I did that, right? So that kind of forces people to kind of revamp themselves. Let me change it up, yo. These are my standards, or these are what it is that I have. And people could look at it like, yo, you already got a baby by this person. You got that. You don't, like, here's the thing. Sometimes people, of course we make mistakes, but sometimes people could have thought this would, that person or that first situation was going to be their end all be all, but didn't really see things all the way through. Because you got to remember this, dog. The eyes are untrained. You feel me? So you telling a person, yo, I need this from you. This is what I want. Or this is what it is that I'm expecting. You're not asking for too much. That person just doesn't want to provide it. It's like a way of like, I need you to settle and conform. You feel me? Like, to what it is that I'm offering to you, because you're not going to find nothing better. Like, this is the sweetest deal on the table. Here's the deal. That's a trick of the devil. Some people will want you to lower your standards. You're selfish for, why is it that I can't, like, all right, you can give me all of this love, but I can't just give you back something bare minimal. No, it's like they want you to give them 10 and I give you like 1 or 2, and let's just keep it going like that. It's a form of not equal give and take. It's just lopsided as hell. You feel me? And it's not fair. You deserve whatever it is that you want in this world, especially if you work hard for it. But at the same time, if you're asking for something and it's not too much and a person can't provide it, it's just a thing where it's like they just want to continuously waste your time. You feel me? It's like things just, it's not reciprocal. It's like, it's not even, dog. Example, bro. Let's say, and then just to elaborate on the situation, right? You worked hard on yourself. You built yourself. Whether you got a business, an empire, whatever it is, you literally are the chief in command. Like, dog, I don't have to have you here. You don't have to be here. This is all off of my doings, my say. You don't have, you get what I'm saying? People just want to just drop your bullshit a wall and just let me get in. Like, no, you built that for yourself. If I'm asking of you to do something, I know I will do it in return. So guess what? I need you to do that for me. This is the thing. Some people put up walls for reasons because they know the acts of the world and why people are, or why people do the things that they do, how people move, all of that shit. You feel me? And not the average, like the average person is not really looking to really like go the extra, like just I'm going all the way extra mile. Like some people are looking for shortcuts, dog. How can I shortcut somebody? How can I shortstop somebody? That's how the world is. That's why you have people out here trying to trick, fool, and finesse, confuse, all of that shit, right? So you telling a person, yo, this is what I require from you. This is what I want. Remember this. You're not wrong. If you built yourself up, remember this rule, and I said this before in a previous video. One person can sink a ship. So if you're asking a person to do certain things or do certain things in your favor, they need to follow and adhere that, especially if you're the person that's the chief in command, dog. Not saying you can't be, oh, don't be an asshole with them, but you got to lay down the laws and let people understand certain shit. Because some people feel like if they can tread over you and walk over you, they'll do that shit. You get what I'm saying? Example. Let's say somebody who, look at like, all right, bomb. Look at people who went to like the NFL and shit like that, or like made it big in life, like rapper, NFL, NBA, soccer star, baseball player, all of that, right? These people did not just get there by, hey, I want to be a football player tomorrow. Will you guys hire me? No. We need to see what your resume is like. Yo, did you play high school? Did you play in college? What were your stats like? You got to understand something. And this is some real stuff, dog. I got homies who played like into football and certain stuff, and I was in baseball, but I quit in high school. If you look at football and certain stuff, like that stuff is not easy, bro. 53 people it's 53 people on the NFL roster, bro. It's thousands of colleges out there. And these colleges have football teams, and these players are expecting, yo, I'm going to get my shot in the league, bro. Not everybody gets a shot in the league, bro. So to make it to the NFL or make it to, yo, I was a first rounder or I was a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, right? And I have a career, or I was undrafted and I have a career and I'm building my name, things are working and I'm making money. That's hand claps, dog. Not a lot of people make it to that level. You get what I'm saying? There are some people that, yo, I thought I was going to be in the league. I did not make it. Then there are some people, yo, I didn't know I was going to make it. You feel me? And they have a career. That doesn't mean, yo, just because I know this person, or, yo, I'm your cousin or I'm your family member, doesn't mean that you're entitled to that person's blessings, dog. That's what that person worked hard for. You feel me? That's some shit you got to understand, dog. If you weren't out there grinding with that person or in some form of assistance, or, you get what I'm saying? Regardless, you have to understand this. What people do, it's their choice if they're going to help you, bless you, whatever the case may be. But you can't feel like, yo, I'm entitled to whatever it is that you have. No, that's bullshit, dog. You feeling entitled to somebody's shit is literally like saying, look, I have no other access or no other ways of getting it in life. You're the one that has the access. You're the one that has the golden key. You're the one that has the golden ticket to get into Willy Wonka's factory. You, goddammit. I need you to let me in that door. No, shit doesn't work that way. Whatever a person decides to, or like, you get what I'm saying, allows you to do, bruh, that's that person's choice. You cannot feel entitled to certain people's shit or what certain people have and feel like it's yours, bruh. You gotta understand that there's a lot of odds and probabilities, like things that, like, there's some shit that people have to beat in life, some odds, dog. Like, you gotta beat odds, you get what I'm saying? God has to have favor on your life. God has to have a plan for you to get to certain places. And certain people feel like, yo, you're selfish for not doing this, or you're selfish for asking me of this, or you're selfish for wanting too much out of me. No, if you put in that amount of work, guess what? You're not selfish for that. Here's another thing. When people feel that way, they're just exposing their true hand, that, dog, like, you just wanted a free come up. You just wanted a lick, dog. How am I selfish for what I work hard for? What did you work hard for? Not no offense, but it's just what you do with your time and certain shit, dog. I'm going to give you an example, right? This is just off of looking at that whole NFL situation. I'm just going to call a player out, right? Robbie Anderson. I'm going to use Robbie Anderson because Robbie Anderson's story for me is powerful. Just looking at his whole situation and where he came out of, right? Robbie Anderson is from South Florida. He's out of Broward. He went to South Plantation Senior High School, right? I think they're the Paladins or the Paladins, right? When I was working at Plantation, I think I seen him come out there like one time. But I'm gonna tell you what stuck out to me, right? South Plantation doesn't really have players to come out of that school, man. South Plantation High School does not have players to really come out of that school. There's people who come out of Plantation, Boyd Anderson, other schools in Broward, but I've never really heard of anybody coming out of South Plantation Senior High School. And when I got a chance to understand, he played wide receiver, went off to Philadelphia and went to Temple. Robbie Anderson was undrafted, bro. You get what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm telling you. Undrafted free agent. Landed a wide receiving gig with the New York Jets. Once I seen this man play, I was like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. Jets gonna sign him. Undrafted. Out of 250 something people to go into the draft, right? No, it's a hella kids that go into the draft, but only 256 or 257, I think, get selected. Robbie Anderson did not get selected, bro. You feel me? That man did not get selected into the league, bro. And guess what happened? The Jets gave him a shot. He showed his ass. He didn't crack 1,000 yards with them, but he was a deep threat for the Jets. And he literally used to give the Dolphins hell, bro. Robbie Anderson. Guess what happened? Robbie Anderson contract time come. He landed like I think it was like a 2-year, $20-something million deal with the Panthers. I was like, yo, literally, I had the hand clap, dog, in my house, bro. I don't know that man, but that just shows you that you can beat odds in life. But at the same time, the odd that he beat was something that a lot of people cannot do, bro. And then there are some people who feel entitled to, yo, hey, I don't know if it's going on for, I'm pretty sure that's just odds. You get what I'm saying? There's going to be somebody who's entitled to certain shit, but you have to understand something. That man beat a lot of odds to get to where he was. You feel me? He beat a lot of odds, bro. I'm going to the Jets. I'm here. They gave me an opportunity. I made something of it. He beat odds, bro. Out of a lot of wide receivers, I'm pretty sure there were wide receivers who were drafted that year that ended up getting cut. He was undrafted and he made a team. And then there are people that are like, yo, can you do this for me? Can you do this? Can you do that? You have to understand something. People go through shit to get to where they're at. You can't expect, oh, I've known you since we were kids. Can I get $1 million, please? Dog, imagine if somebody telling you, yo, let me get $1 million, let me get this. If you choose to do that, that's your choice, dog. But at the same time, remember, what you work hard for is what you work hard for. That should really, like, literally put a smile on my face to see, yo, I think the Panthers was the one who signed him and gave him like a 2-year, $20 million deal. And was like, yo, we need to get him. We need to get him. He's a weapon. He made a name for himself off of playing for one team. All it takes is for somebody to get their foot in the door and to let it just shine and show what it is that they got, and they can have a home there forever. Some people don't get that opportunity. So whenever somebody built something for themselves and they tell you, yo, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, respect what it is that they're asking for if they're really and truly not asking for too much. Don't lean on your own understanding of, yo, I'm being lazy right now, or this, that, and the third. That person probably might be teaching you or showing you something that you've never known and never experienced before. You feel me? Some people are not used to hard work. Some people are used to having somebody, hey, here, take this, and oh, I got good looks, here, take this. Some people are used to getting by in life. Some people never had the opportunity to get by and never, you feel me? I never wanted to get by in life. I really wanted to work hard because I see my daddy do it. You feel me? So let me tell you this. Whenever you see somebody in life doing what it is that they have, or I like this girl, or I like this dude, or you feel me? I want to get with this person. Listen closely. Certain people have built themselves to certain states or certain standards. The last thing that they need is somebody to come in and infiltrate this motherfucker. That's your boat right there? You know, if I poke a hole in that motherfucker, it's gonna pop up water. This shit's gonna sink. You might end up drowning. There are people who do shit like that. That's why there's a lot of people who are very cautious and very leery of who it is that they let around them, because they know that there's a lot of people in the world that aren't truly genuine. You feel me? You gotta understand this, bro. In life, nothing beats hard work and nothing beats time. But if you believe in your life, in your sake, that yo, I'm entitled to what this person has, I don't have to reciprocate what it is that you're giving, I don't have to do all of this other extra shit, you need to understand something. That chances are, if you're not spoiled or entitled, you're somewhere around there, or you're just lost in the head, dog. Because you shouldn't feel that just because you're a person or you're you, that I should get whatever it is that I want in life without putting some form of a work. You feel me? And if you're the person that's holding the power and you work so hard to obtain that, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not blame you. I cannot wrong you for saying, hey, if you want what I have, or this, that, and the third, or want to get certain things with me, you need to understand and respect certain shit. Because people will feel like they can take their little behaviors and bring that shit to whoever, and that shit is going to be acceptable. However, Tom runs his kingdom may not be how Harry runs his shit. You feel me? However, Harry runs his stuff may not be how Tom runs his stuff. You got to understand that in this life, if you had a situation before and it didn't work out in certain ways, it doesn't mean that you can't start over anew, dog, or start anew, or do something new. You get what I'm saying? You can definitely rise above and get to new situations, bro. If somebody tried to tear you down or leave you stranded to the point where it's like you're nothing or you can't rebuild, and now the things that you're asking for is completely, it's uncalled for, you're delusional. You must be drinking some form of poison. Guess what? Sometimes the things that we're asking for, it may not be too drastic. It's just that some people just don't want to provide it. They feel like what you're asking for is too much for me because I know, damn it, I cannot provide it, but I feel like you should be able to accept what it is that I'm trying to provide. That's how some people feel. So really and truly, just remember this, dog. Nobody's perfect, but nobody's really a dumbass, dog. I didn't say that. Nobody's really a dumbass, dog. People just try and use their head on you in different kind of ways, bro. And try and see, yo, if they can use it on you, will you accept it? All of that shit. You feel me? Just like example, in my job where I work at, there's just like in every area, you got hoods, you got the good neighborhoods, and you got the bad neighborhoods, right? We have two cemeteries. We got a cemetery in like a good neighborhood, and we got a cemetery in like a not so good neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? But here's something that I see. There's this dude who's like homeless. He's known for cutting up and getting into it with the police, right? Show you something that I realized with him. He plays crazy and plays retarded, right? Whenever he crosses over into the white neighborhood, he behaves himself, dog. But whenever he's on the black side, like the black neighborhood, Martin Luther King, I I'm gonna cut up and I'm gonna be an asshole. You feel me? That's just how it is. And I seen something, dog. He do that shit over here in the hood, but he don't do that shit in the white neighborhood. You gotta understand something. People will know who it is that they can run certain games on and feel like they can run that shit with everybody and it'll be acceptable. Everything should be honky-dory. Everything should be kosher. Let me do what it is that I want. Your standards are too goddamn high. No, your standards are probably not even high. It's just something that's very basic, very simple. That person just wants to see, can I just, let me bend the corner and go around that. You gonna let me go around you? And if a person finds out that they can't go around you, damn it, they will. You feel me? So just remember this, man. Hold your power, dog. Continue loving yourself. Be you, dog. You feel me? You're not asking for too much. The love you give out, you definitely do receive that. You deserve to receive that back and then some, dog. But you just got to understand those things that I explained to you, that there are some people who feel like, yo, you're asking for too much, or I'm entitled to this. You feel me? I am who I am. You feel me? Just remember this, man. Everybody's a champion, dog. Nobody's a loser, man. Remember this, man. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I use them to uplift you because everybody's a champion, dog. Nobody's a loser. That being said, man, remember this, man. 440 for the world, man. Don't work too hard. Everybody's a champion, dog. Nobody's a loser. We like halfway through the week. We making it through, you feel me? One step at a time, all of that, you feel me? 440 for the world, man. Peace.